Hey guys, we're live. At least I hope we're live. But right now, we're live. Let's get everything together and we will be playing some Life is Strange. The reunion. I've already played this and I was just blown away. At this point, there are a lot of decisions that um I do not want to fully go by in the game, but I need about five more trophies to finish this game, and there's 30 in the game. All you know, with everything else, there's 30 more, or there's 30 in the game, and I only need five more. So I'm really sorry, but this round will be a lot of me finishing the finishing the last for the trophies, or at least I will try. Sorry, I was fixing something real quick and getting everything ready, which I should have done beforehand, but I got lost in YouTube. I started watching YouTube and I didn't get everything set up before I started the live. I'm really tired. I don't know how I'm actually awake right now, but um, I'm happy I'm here. I'm happy you're here. So if you come in the chat, I will really appreciate that you're here. Um, but yeah, I do hear my voice in my phone, so the audio is going across. Sadly, I have already played it and I've already figured out one way to play it. So I already know one of the endings. So I mean, there might be multiple endings, who knows at this point. But I already picked one of the, um, one of the endings, which you sadly won't get to see on camera. It will only be, or on stream anyways, unless I decide some other time to play it. But the only way that I have it on is it's from the trophies that I did it to you. But I'm missing only five, and I won't. And a lot of the trophies are inspired by the choices that I did not pick. And usually I would have to go and I would have to go and like watch a video, but I had just gotten so distracted, and every time I would try to look at a video, the videos were somewhat helping and they weren't somewhat helping. I like to at least try to get videos when it comes to these things because I have a lot of times I'm not sure how to get the trophies. I mean, I'm on PlayStation now, and they'll give you like a little hint the to try to finish the trophies yourself, but it's just really hard, and I'm still trying to get everything set up. It's not working right now. Okay, there it goes. Hmm. It's loading on one, so I can get this video up. Okay. There we go. We got that one done. And the very last one. And then another thing is when it's so late when I decide to do a lot of these videos, I want to at least. And then another thing is when it's so late. I did not want to hear myself say, but anyways, but when it's so late when I do a lot of these videos, I like to just chill and then listen to music, and then that's a lot of the times when I'm playing Fortnite. So when I have everything turned off and you can't hear me talking, I am literally behind the scenes, um, doing everything I can. I will literally have my headphones on and just chilling out and listening to music. And when it comes to trying to get all the trophies, especially this game, I can't watch a tutorial and listening to music at the same time. I get so distracted. It's horrible. I can't pay attention. I can't literally will stop playing the game. I can't pay attention to the video. My mind will just zoom right to the music and I will be listening to music, which, you know, I shouldn't do, but that's what a lot of the times it does. But, like, I had this, I could not figure out a lot of these trophies. And like I said, PlayStation wasn't helping me. They just give you that little detail of trying to figure out what, you are trying to get. And when it comes to a Life is Strange game, I like to get 100%. That has been my goal, and I have achieved it many times. But I love this game so much. They have done so much, but sadly, I am going to go with a lot of the choices that I didn't want to go with. And I actually got to sit back, listen to the music, and play the game at the same time. But this did take me about 3 to 4 days to try to finish this completely. I literally just finished this at I don't around 6 o'clock, and I was like tooth and nail. I was like, I have to get off of here, and um, like I was all literally almost done with this game, and I was like, I have to get off of here and cook dinner. It is super late, and I did not think that was going to happen, but it did at some point, and I did. I got to fix dinner. What did I make? I see. I'm so tired. I forgot what I even made. I did mashed potatoes, butter and bread, and then I made meatloaf burgers, which are amazing. And I could get a drink here. I have no caffeine in the house. I drink all the caffeine until I get paid. I'm super tired. I need caffeine, but I can't. I don't have anything right now. I have to wait until I get paid again and get some soda. Get the caffeine to stay awake. But I at least plan to stay on until 5. So whatever you see here will be part 1, and then the next time I load it up to play the rest of it, I will put part 2 at the end of it. And hopefully I won't miss any trophies. But I have this whole, I have this written down. Okay, I'm really glad about this, but I'm also kind of irritated. I was like, okay, are they going to start this game and then show what it was at the very beginning, what I was doing? Because I had to pick between what relationships and blah blah blah. I didn't pick any relationships at all with anybody. It's like everybody is no, nobody gets a relationship. And I had to be like, before I did that, I was like, okay, does that affect any of the trophies? It does not, apparently, but we'll see. It might, but I don't think it did because I looked and I looked and I looked. I didn't see anything. But like last round, I did not pick anybody else that I was in a relationship with. I only picked Chloe as in a relationship, and I chose to save Chloe, which is my 100% thing to do in all the games, but I have to always go and play the other side of not having Chloe around. Like it's always Bay before Bay. So I always pick Chloe, no matter what. But this is going to be really sad because I can't do that, and I've already did that. So everybody else is completely like no relationships at all. And then I have a relationship with Chloe, but then she's not around anymore in this timeline. Past timelines, if I did this, and they had other characters that I had to play with in the thing, I had to have a relationship with one of the characters, and then I also had to have another relationship with another character, and I like that they're not forcing that. I don't know if I don't know if the storyline changes at all either, because this is technically my second fully playground. And before I even started this game, I swear I like played it like five or six times just trying to get it right because I wanted to make sure I got all the trophies, and then I would mess up, and then I would like crap. Well, I got to start over. And sadly, this game, which is really irritating, like other past Life is Strange games, I can't go unless I'm not looking at it right. But I don't think they added the technology that you can, like, if you beat the game first, and you're like, oh, I don't need this trophy, then I need to go back into just that that scene to pick up that trophy, and then go to another scene, and I need that trophy. They've taken that away. They've had it in some of the past Life is Strange as long as you finish the game. And like I said, I might be doing this wrong, but I did not see it. So I'm kind of upset with that. But besides that, this is kind of odd because I did choose that Chloe was not around. Like she did not survive. Like I chose Arcadia Bay in this round. But it's clearly, is it? Oh, I don't see Chloe coming out of the door. Well, okay,
Okay. I don't know how.
she did. Never mind.
Maybe try reminding her that a drum machine
Oh,
doesn't take up.
oh, and other great thing, and I could have had this in my first playthrough. Even though I got the deluxe, and it was lesser price than the full price, they gave me um, Chloe's original outfit, and they gave me Max's original outfit. So I will actually be seeing them for the first time in forever since well, not forever, but since the last time I actually played the game, which is a few days ago when I finally finished everything from playing it so many times from the original. But I went and played them back, so they're back on the they're on the channel if you wanted to watch the story. But I will actually get to see Chloe and Max in their original outfits in this game for the
Have
first
the
time.
van and smell like ass after the gig.
Oh, and they didn't black out her tattoo. Her
20
tattoo
minutes?
is still on her arm,
Yeah. Okay. I can make that work.
and her hair is so much better. I mean, I dig the green from the new game, but I'm a fan of the blue. It's pretty cool. Yeah, she looks so much better.
Last call, dearie. Either your band is heading on stage now, or I call the show.
Fuck. No show means no fee. Means no gas. Means no tour. Means... Fuck!
Oh, lie. Let's lie.
Come on, man. What's with the
I
threats?
think I did that
They're heading
last
on
time.
now. Just grabbing the last gear from the van out back.
Yeah, okay. They better be.
Damn it. That was not a 20-minute lie. Maybe a 10-minute lie, if I'm lucky. And I'm never lucky.
I'm guessing no matter what I do, even if I choose her not to be around, like I saved Arcadia, it's still going to... It's like she's still going to be here no matter what. So saving her and then not saving her in this game is completely out of this world. Like, it doesn't matter besides the trophy at this point.
Worse. But I just...
Now, let's talk business. Wrong. You got hella cash.
haven't talked this way in years. But why does this feel like it was only yesterday?
Let's talk business. Oh, okay. And I have this open, and it's like I can't... I've noticed I can go through it, but I can't, like, go past. And there were steps there. I didn't realize that. That's obviously Max or Sophie's steps going in there. And then this whole bathroom part is from the original game, if you guys wanted to know. I am giving away a little bit of spoilers as I go. This, and then it's weird, it's like, so that's from, this whole place that they're in is from Max's new game. And then this random part is from Arcadia Bay. And then this this fireplace is from Max's cabin. This place, all that over there, that I already went through that I showed you guys is from the original game. Me coming up, like everything else is from.
How long has this been going on?
From
these
from the
nightmares
original.
that feel like memories. They're only getting worse.
Stop stalling, Max. Pull the trigger.
That memory can't be real. The Max I know wouldn't shoot anyone. But why does it feel real?
I'm so glad you're my partner in crime.
As long as you're my partner in time.
Max is always on my mind. Lately, I feel like she's the only thing in my mind that belongs there.
And then this is obviously from Arcadia Bay.
I know I'm alive. I've got a decade of memories to prove it. But somewhere, deep in a place I try never to go, I also know I'm dead.
That dialogue is completely different. From the first time I played it, she's guilt. She has so much guilt from letting her mom die in Arcadia Bay. So that was a different dialogue. See, and then they say this is like the original outfit of Chloe. Yes, there are certain parts that she is wearing that is, but the one on the floor is definitely, or the one on the ground is definitely like a recap of what she used to look like. I did not read any of these. Okay, journal, it's been a minute. It's not that I forgot about you before. It's just I thought the part of my life where I needed you was over. I was wrong. I had a nightmare last night. Maybe it was just so surprising. This must, this much time on the road would turn anyone nervous into blueberry slushy. That sounds amazing right now. It's 3 o'clock, almost 4 o'clock in the morning. Okay, besides, I'm what they call a lucid dreamer, which is a sciency way of saying that my brain is a kaleidoscope of fucked up shit. I guess I guess you can put it that way, Chloe, I guess. But this one is different. It felt like a full on dead ass experience. And even though I didn't understand it, I still felt like it was fully present and aware of everything. But yeah, I've had many of those in my lifetime. I was at the lighthouse in Arcadia Bay. It felt like Max was there, but I didn't see her anywhere. There was other stuff around that didn't make sense. The trail, the benches, hell, the sky, it fell off. But that wasn't the only thing I had. This pressing feeling of the whole time I wasn't supposed to be there, like I was a ghost, or a memory of something that didn't exist. I don't know. It's weird. I guess that's why I'm talking to you again. That's dreams, right? Doesn't pay to obsess over them. Not, no matter how real they feel. That's why I've dragged your old ass out again. So I can shove all this weirdness into you and forget about it. Meanwhile, another gig to prep for, another crisis to solve. Did you know the athlete's Did you know athlete's foot could spread to much worse areas than just your feet? My base my basis sure does now. Another day on the road. Ugh. First week of the tour, holy shit, it feels good. After all the scheduling, planning, and booking, rebooking, van deep cleaning, it's sure it's here, it's happening. The first 3 gigs have been a mixed bag. We kicked off at a hipster venue in Seattle, and ensuing circle I had high hopes, which the good people of Seattle were quick to demolish with their phones out and paid 15 IPAs in hand. 2 IPAs says that the place will be owned by Live Nation in a year. Next was a little ritual called the Chops Shop. I was shitting bricks about this one, but it actually kicked ass. I don't think the crowd heard a single lyric, but they were there to get down, and the girls fed off their energy like crazy. This They were halfway through crotch rot when Izzy gave me a grin from the stage, like they can believe this shit. Drugstore makeup. Last night, the show in Salt Lake City started off well enough, plenty of punks in the SLC who were prime drugstore converts who nearly sold out of the bootlegs before the show even started. Always a great sign. But somewhere around mid-set, the vibe turned sour. Someone started throwing up shit and then on the stage, and then security jumped in and the people started throwing shit at them. Younger Chloe would have been all about it, but respectable manager Chloe had to grab the mic and tell everyone to calm the F down, or the band would be forced to leave. Best of all, the week since the tour started, I haven't had one of those horrible, maybe I kicked it, like a bad cold. I still think about Max all the time, but that's normal, as I always suspect. It seems the best cure for anything is loud music and head banging. Wow. I went through 4 pages to that.
Okay. What the hell?
Hope you guys like the dialogue. I think that would be pretty cool to go through it and read it as I go. Because I have not read a lot of this, and a lot of it, when you're playing the game, it really pops up like crazy. So I will try to keep up with the dialogue and read it as well. I will try. Unknown number. Whoa, this place. It's this girl again. What is this? How do I unsubscribe? What the hell? Why is my name Dead Chloe? Hey, E.E. Cummins. Find the cat block. Are you all in the same path? Meet me at the top. Where am I? Oh great, there's 2 of her. Objects, and then shake it off. I do like they'll add like her screen at the side, so you get to see her screen too. There we go, back to the
My
show.
own death. The one I begged Max to choose. It feels realer than my life. But how?
But yeah, she's like missing the boots. The pants are different. She doesn't have like the suspenders hanging from her pants now. It's like that may be her real outfit in some ways, but like they switched it. They've upgraded it from the new to the new game. And the weirdest part is, I never figured out what it was about the lighthouse. I mean, I got it because it's from the original game, but I still don't. Both the worlds are colliding. Yeah, I get it, but still. I didn't understand. They should have added about the lighthouse a little bit more, I wish. And of course, it's Safi.
Who the fuck are you?
Safi can shapeshift. I do not enjoy Safi in this game, for whatsoever. So we're gonna see what happens with her.
There's one person who can help me understand what the fuck is going on. But why do I keep hallucinating her pointing a gun at me?
What is going on in there? Where the hell is the band?
I just told you, man. They're loading in now. And why isn't there a ramp on the back door? Or do they not have handicap accessibility in wherever the fuck town?
I did, I did enjoy a lot of the parts in the game a lot. I like this one really a lot. I hope at least got a better rating than Double Exposure, because nobody really liked Double Exposure, but I did, but I like anything they throw at me. I liked it. And start to cross some things off in my notebook. Don't do it while we're driving. Photo from start. We're gonna do that in a few. Oh, good pumpkin photo. Okay, that, another thing is I was like dreading that I was going to have to get, pause this for a minute. I was dreading that I was going to have to get, what was it? Oh, all the podcasts. I ended up getting, all the podcast trophies. So I don't have to necessarily look for that. But it might, help for the ones. It might help for the storyline if I got it, if I find them. So I'll go ahead and I'll do it for shits and giggles, I guess. Some little ASMR as I'm like doing this. Another thing that's kind of interesting is we see Max sometimes look at her phone, but not always look at her phone. We almost not always see her text either. And then when she's in her journal, we do not see a lot of that. Like, she will be like drawing things in her journal. She will be writing things in her journal, and it's like, how in the heck does she have time to do this? Like, when she's in a cut scene and things are going wrong, like you'll see. There's like, it's always been that we've like never seen her actually writing, and then they did the same thing with Chloe in the process. Oh yeah, I got distracted. I was gonna look and see if I needed to get that. Okay, oh, my first trophy is not a rat. I need to get sidekick Major Gumshoe. That was one of the problems because I did not have everything that I need, because there is a big, I will explain it more when I get there, but there is a big cut scene, and it involves Chloe. If Chloe gets caught in the bar because of things that happen, and then there's a security guard, and they will tell her that she has to leave and she is banned and blah blah blah. And then they at some point will go, well, who and why are you here? There's only two questions that you are able to ask. And then my mind was like, okay, well, one of the questions is like, tell them that you're friends with Max, or Max is your teacher, or something. You will see it when it comes up. So that's what I picked. But the problem is, if you pick that route, it will mess up a lot of stuff, and it's really irritating because I found that to be the best answer. But you need to say the other answer, because if you don't say the other answer, um, one of the persons, which is Lucas, that you're supposed to ask like 50 questions from. Because once he hears, because he's right beside you, says once he hears that you're friends with Max, he will not tell you anything. And he is your main majority of question of answers that you need to have. And that is a really sucky thing to do because it just worked better with Max and it was funny. But if you are looking to try to get all the trophies, you can go ahead and pick Max. But I'm telling you right now, you're going to have trouble at the very end of trying to get all these trophies. That was that one. It says not a rat. That was be that one. Slick Rick. I think that also has something to do with I can't quite remember. Let me look that up in the thing real quick. What does it say Slick Rick is about? Sorry guys, the screen will go black for a couple minutes. Okay, so we pause that. Jeez. We were like I said, Slick Rick is about Lucas. So Not a Rat and Slick Rick are pretty much connected together. If you guys catch my drift. Um, Major Gumshoe. Major Gumshoe is also connected to both of those trophies, and then the timeline. If you don't do the whole max thing, it will be completely screwed up. Because if you do it the other way and not pick max, which I know is annoying, but if you pick it the other way, you will have a better chance of getting Not a Rat, Slick Rick, because you have to convince Lucas on that one. Not a Rat. Not a Rat is basically showing that you make up a name so that Max doesn't get in trouble. So, and then if you say Max, they're obviously going to know. So it's connected. And then Major Gumshoes is all that connected because you need all that information from what the people are not giving you, because if you screw it up one time about saying that you're friends with Max, and you need to make up a name because it'll mess up 3 trophies in that process. What is Sass Queen about? Hold on, let me explain, or let me look at what Sass Queen. Okay. Sass Queen. Sass Sass Queen is about winning all the things with Chloe that she wins against trying to find out the clues. She will get in a rage battle with who she needs to talk to previous from before the storm, Life is Strange. So they bring that back, and that's how Chloe gets to do things, and so that is inquired. So if you win all the Sass battles, then you get that trophy. Dead Girl Walking. So I'm pretty sure that is involved with me doing this timeline because I chose that Chloe had died. And I didn't. I saved Arcadia Bay and let Chloe die this round. So that should be clicked for that. And then after I do that, that'll give me my 5 trophies. And I will have the last trophy for the platinum for Life is Strange. And I am sorry that I am not mentioning the other trophies right now, but I will. And it looks like I had finished. Let me actually. I think the Gumshoes does involve, like, I have to have that intel, is from what I thought. So we'll see. I don't think I missed anything, but if I did, it's all in here in the book as I go. So let's go. And then Max is talking to Amanda. How was your day? It was great. We had a handful of squirrels and some finches. I thought I saw a hermit thrush, but it got away before I right, could, what? Before I got to the right page in my field guide. Love it. Oops, I can't do that. My controller is all screwed up, so I'm doing a lot of this, and then it will automatically do a lot of things while I tell it not to, so I'm sorry about that. Potential spam. Interesting. Potential spam. Okay, that's new. I can't wait to. I think that says what? That's Chloe, but since she died in this timeline, it now says potential spam. So that's going to be interesting. But I'll see what she says. I will try not to jump over the cut scenes as well as I'm talking. But then my controller might jump and we might miss some. But we'll keep going as much as we can. Best way we can. Like that. I didn't mean to do that. It's very my controller's very touchy and I don't have an extra one on hand. And I can't use the dialogue pad, and I gotta use the ones that have the horrible stick drift. Love it. Okay. Hey, the turtle is having a movie night tomorrow. I need a spooky, abdominal, family-friendly movie. Any thoughts? Oh, let me bring over some DVD binders. I have a bunch of options. Wait, family-friendly. I don't have any of those. That's what Vin said. It was good seeing you tonight. Great seeing you too. If you ever want to do an unfriendly night, if you ever want to do a family unfriendly night, I'm happy to lend you my films. Hey, just checking in. How are you? Not bad. Heading out to the date. Not bad. Heading out on a date with a girl who has a pet parrot. See, I wonder if that would change because if you picked that you're in a relationship with Max, um, Amanda might like be texting you things that were different, but I don't know. See, like that would be a really odd that would be a really odd text to say if you were in a relationship with Max, unless she was cool with that. But I don't know. Amanda is cool though, but we picked Chloe. Are you sure she wasn't a pirate in disguise? Hold on, she's asking if I have any piece of 8. I assume that's a sign of it in edible. Okay, the parrot was way too loud, and Pirate Girl is still working things out with her ex, so that's out. Oh. Why are the cute ones always emotionally unavailable? Exactly. Exactly. Okay. Hey, E-Free Friday, I was talking to my new bartender about what we could go do to help Lakeport after the storm and see, and long story short, or having an open mic night. I'm gonna do stand up. Wait, this Friday? I'm sorry, I can't come. My agent has a couple of gallery shows in New York City. I have to leave right after class. What? That's amazing. Congratulations. Thanks. Mind if I stop by the Turtle tonight? I have to choose a couple of prints to bring with me, and I'd love a second opinion. You're on, girl. You're on. I'll have a free drink waiting for you at the bar for the most birthday girl. Oh. Hazel. Updates. The gallery in Solo. That's her and her manager talking to her. Tony says he might make it out for Thanksgiving, but Labor Day is a no-go. Oh no, I'm sorry. I was really looking forward to meeting him. It's hard. I know we've both busy and don't mind waiting for the holidays, but when he says can when he says he can come and then cancels, I know. Okay. I have an idea to something that might cheer you up, but it should wait until next week. For now, I want to meet at the Turtle and yeah. Sure. Max, I know you hated every minute of our Machine Angel marathon, but it means a lot that you wanted to cheer me up. Moses, it was an absolute pleasure to try and fail and understand what the sexy robot was doing. Hey, are we on for today? Yes. Sorry, I have a fully faculty meeting with the president. Tell her on Monday. My advisor tell me to prep some slides for the future of physics. Just put your face on the last slide. I don't think he has that same sense of humor or any of those humor, but yes, I should be done by 2. Cool, anything I can do to help? Anything I can do to help? Okay. That came out of nowhere. Rainbow Dash, is there anything I can do to help? Okay. Okay, stop. Stop. Okay. Yes, bring marshmallows. That sounds delicious. What? Want to cancel today? What? No, why would I? Because I'm guessing you still haven't packed for your trip. Well, I moved my clothes into my bed. Process is being made. I hear you on that. But don't need to cancel. I want to run a couple of outfits by you anyway. Okay. See you at 2. Sounds like we won't get much testing done this time. Hey, you're back in town tomorrow night, right? Yeah, something this evening. If this is a surprise birthday thing, I would love to opt out. Oh, you're right. Your birthday was yesterday. Sorry, slipped my mind. It's been a crazy weekend. There's a lot happening, like a lot. Is everything okay? Just focus on your trip. I'll fill you in when you get back. Oh.
I never figured out who this was. But it's nice that somebody cared.
Yo, Max, I get that I'm the last person you wanted to hear from. Saw on the news about the storm, and I hope you're alright. See, like in the game that I played, it literally said Chloe on the top. But now that she's not around in this world, it says potential spam. It doesn't say her name, so that's interesting. Hey, how's the road? Where even are you? Sophie, you haven't answered my calls or texts. I miss you. Just let me know you're okay, please. Stop texting me. You told me where you stood before on the overlook. You weren't there for me then. No one, no need to pretend you are now. That's not fair. I still care about you. Just call me back. Sophie, are you there? This, hey, just hope you're okay. That's all. Call me. So Sophie just becomes more rude as we go. That's nothing new. Ugh, I really don't want to I really don't want to read Revenge, and then I don't want to read Yasmin's collectibles. So I should get a collectible out here. Oh my gosh! And
Okay, fine. I'll
her
go
patch
get my
on her
camera.
shirt
Just
changes from the
keep being
running bunny to
resplendent till I
the
get
two
back.
whales on the side, or the whale on
How
the
long was
side.
I gone on this trip? 3 days? Somehow it still feels good to come
That's
home to
different.
Vermont.
She is wearing her Jane Doe shirt, which I absolutely miss.
My
I have
camera
that
is
shirt.
underneath all this. Car packing for dummies. Whatever you need most goes to the back. This weekend was the height of my professional success. And I survived it on donuts and coffee. My most trusted companion. My manager Hazel is always looking out for me. And sometimes I want to kill her. I always tell my students that a key to being an artist is a daily journal practice. Sometimes I even follow it myself. After last year, it was time to start fresh with a new journal.
I don't remember that being on the back of the book. I do like that they put her name on the, the journal, which is really cool. Caledon. So yeah, showing a sticker from Caledon. Then she puts the deer on her thing, on her journal. I'm always intimidated when I'm starting a new journal. It feels like I'm supposed to be making some sort of grand statement, especially since I haven't had much to say since the storm that had changed everything last year. Well, that's somewhere to start. Last year it felt like everything was falling apart when my friend Sophie died. Oh, okay, wait, yeah. Now I remember. Yeah, Sophie did die in the thing. And then found out and and then I found a world where Sophie wasn't dead and a new ability to jump between realities. And then everything really did fall apart until Sophie and I managed to put it back together. I've been thinking a lot about Chloe. I mean, I always did, but ever since the storm, it's been a sort of constant pressure. It's not a bad thing, actually. It's it just feels like I'm more connected to her than any point since she died. But this, but it's since I'm I, in some ways, there's a very little to report. Same place, same house, same life. After so many years of endless moving around and adventures to look next, I've suddenly found myself, I don't know, cocooned. But in other ways, I've been going through a bit of a metamorphosis. When Yasmin asked me to teach full time, I was shocked. I thought she was joking, but after attending a few of my workshops, she was confident that I could do it. And here's the second shock. It looks like she was right. I love teaching. I care about my students and being the kind of teacher who nourishes them in a way mine never did, to put it mildly. Uh, that brings back torture right there. Maybe that's enough for now. It definitely is, but for how long? It's not that I feel stuck exactly, but is this what I've been building up towards all this time? All I am ready to commit to this place to have a version of me. Maybe that's why I said yes when my agent, Hazel, holy crap, I have an agent now, suggests that I spent the weekend in New York. Maybe I can get my on the road for a while until putting down some roots, but then she sends me some interview questions in advance, and where do you get your inspiration from? Is it too weird to say that I'm inspired by death? Not inspired exactly, driven by death, defined by death. But what the hell would someone say to that? Why sorry about your weird life? Well, stop crying on my notes. Actually, this is a report. So the next question would be then, why is your work so much less depressing lately? No urban landscapes, no rusted rebars. You're even getting into portrait, report, portrait. Sorry, I don't know that word. And yeah, I guess Caladon has been good for me. It feels alive in a way that doesn't hurt anymore. I've already broken into every lit building and bowling alley last year, so this year I kind of learned how to live with living again. See, this is why I don't do interviews. That's the last one. And we're supposed to take a photo. We gotta move this.
My agent Hazel said I need to look more like an artist. So I bought this hat. I think I'll stick to looking like Max.
Look.
One gallery showing, 3 magazine meetings, and 1 commission proposal. So of course I packed 25. Some of my students take my class so seriously, it's intimidating. Loretta is smart enough to half-ass her assignments and get away with it. The selfie I took just before this trip. I think I knew I'd want to hold on to this moment. Time for your close-up.
And then another messed up thing is it says double exposure. Like, I can literally double exposure all of this, all the photos. But, like, this, it doesn't matter in this game. But then it really mattered in the other game. It's like, okay. Oh, it is the two whales on the patch, so that's pretty cool. Is everything okay? Just focus on your trip, and I'll fill you in when I get back. Are you back? Are you safe? Of course, I'm still on the road. What's going on? Good. Stay away for now. There's some kind of attack on campus. Oh my god. What is happening? Are you okay? I'm headed to the observatory. There are students trapped. It's a fire. Spread quick. Really bad. Stay away. I'll let you know when it's clear. No, I'm coming to help. I'll be there soon. Stay safe.
Something horrible is happening on campus. I've got to get back now.
And then a lot of this is like a lot of the cutscenes.
I've been gone for 3 days and all hell has broken loose. This is so horrible. Must have been some kind of protest? Or riot?
Yeah, there was something in the middle of the road. Yeah.
The Abraxas logo. Killers. What does all this mean? Loretta's march? What does Loretta have to do with all of this?
Where's the damn fire department? They're all tied up at that destroyed building where this mess started. Fremont? But all the students are down here! Fuck!
All units on site, 1082 at the Fine Arts Building. Repeat, all units.
Damn it! Come on!
Loretta's march? What does Loretta have to do with all of this? Campus security is out in force. Is it for the fire or something else? What the hell? Where did all this anger come from? Where did all this come from? Someone set this fire on purpose. Damn it!
Security! There's students trapped in the atrium!
No shit, you need to clear out now!
The whole campus is burning. This is so horrible.
Max! Help!
Moses? Hold on! I'm coming!
Max, hurry, the roof is caving in!
No. Come on. Come on. I'll save you, Moses. I'll save everyone. Just give me time. No smoke. No screams. I did it. Oh God, I did it. I jumped into a photo again. I'm sure this won't have terrible, far-reaching consequences for the school or the people I love. What have I done?
Well, I was kind of
It's
cool. The
Friday.
butterfly went behind
The
her,
fire started Sunday evening.
and that was a blue
Okay.
butterfly.
Okay. Maybe I shouldn't have come back. Maybe I'll just fuck everything up. But maybe I can't fuck it up any more than it already was.
I don't remember that being on the side of her
I'm
arm,
here
though.
now.
The one with the
I
light.
can do
I don't remember that.
something.
In the
I have
first
to do
game
something.
through I played. There's a little things. Little tad
What did I
bit
do after I
things that are
took this
different.
photo? It feels like a lifetime ago. Yes, I was going to see Moses. If anyone will know what to do, it's the physicist who studies time travel. And we will do something. My powers are complicated, and they can be dangerous. But this is my home, and I won't let it. Oh my God.
Hello?
Hi, Hazel.
Max! Big night tonight. How are you feeling?
I'm sorry. Something really, really big has come up. I can't make it this weekend.
You are kidding me. these are not the kind of people you want to cancel on.
I'm so sorry for the late notice. I only just found out myself.
Okay, I see this all the time. Young, talented artist on the verge of stardom. You're feeling some jitters. I get it.
No, it's not that. I know what I need to do. It's so peaceful. But for how long?
Breathe, just breathe. Don't pass out. There's too much to do. I smelled the fire before I saw it. Smoke thick by the time I drove into campus. I was already starting to wonder what could I do. If I used my powers, would it help? Or just make things worse? When I saw Moses, I stopped thinking at all. Moses and I have spent a year together studying Rewind. It took a lot of convincing, but after seeing what happened when Sophie lost control of her powers, he was certain that the more we know, the safer we'll be. Moses treats my powers like a question that can be answered, not like a curse or a liability. It's been a long time since I felt like that. We never tested my ability to rewind into the photo as badly as Moses wanted to study it. After hearing about everything that happened in Arcadia Bay, he agreed it wasn't worth the risk, and it wasn't up until the moment he fell through the roof. One thing is clear, after months of testing, I can theoretically use my powers, all of my powers, without breaking the world. Guess it's time to test that theory. What even happened here? I was gone for the weekend and everything went to shit. I took the crosswalk off my phone. Positivity Bruce Cons didn't want to hear about the disaster on campus. In his text, Moses was clearly waiting till I got home to tell me something, but if a violent protest was closing in, would he really be cryptic about it? Why do I know? Okay, what do I know so far? I heard the cops talking about a house called Fairmont. That's where the fire started and the protests. Did it or Rita start a mob? I know she can be tenacious, but that would be a real new level. Will Moses think I did the right thing? Thankfully, I don't have to sit and wonder. He's still alive. I can go ask him.
Moses should be waiting for me in his office.
Yes, but there are certain things that I needed to take photos of. So your first, well, not the first photo, but one of the photos will be right here in the corner. It'll be the pumpkin. It'll be the pumpkin photo. All right.
He's
So we'll want to
smiling.
save that. There's one more. Oh, I didn't see that.
His students don't call him Space Daddy for nothing, no matter how often he tells them not to.
Oh, okay. I did not see that last time. That was quite interesting.
The planetarium, haven for astronomers and stoners alike.
I can look at any of that. Or this, which is weird. Should be able to look at that stuff. That brings me to the hall. Okay, so I can go this way. You gotta go this way to get this astronaut. Let's see if I can get it all in one. There we go. And you can get that one there.
I wonder how Moses will react to all this.
Oh, well, it's not in focus. Does it work now? Let me try it again. No, it's still saying. Just keeps telling me to retake it. Do double exposure and see.
Moses should be in his office waiting
Does
for our
that help?
hot chocolate date.
It constantly says keep read. There.
Your Honor, my head's not in the clouds. It's up in...
I had to make sure that it registered it. That's kind of annoying with some of them. And if I go through here, one of the podcasts is in here, in the doorway. And we'll sit here and listen to this one.
Secrets, corruption, occultism, power. Welcome back to Abraxcast, Caledon's only podcast dedicated to uncovering the hidden underbelly of the Abraxas Society. I am your host, Loretta Rice. This is episode 4, The Hall of Secrets. It has long been known that Abraxas is no ordinary campus club. It seems to operate by its own rules and logic. Take their recent battle with the administration over housing. The Abraxas House is a Caledon-owned building at the periphery of Lakeport. After the storm, President Owen Teller declared the building uninhabitable and quickly advanced plans to have it condemned. Now, whatever one thinks about the administration's expansion plans, branded Caledon 2.0, university bylaws are very clear that Abraxas students must submit to relocation or risk disciplinary action. But this is not what happened. Instead, students have been returning to the building, squatting in their old rooms, and staging disruptive protests. The planned demolition has been set back indefinitely. Now, my role as a journalist is not to pick sides, but to uncover the truth. and I have come to believe that the reason for Abraxas's peculiar leverage may rest inside the very house they are illegitimately occupying. Sources tell me of a section in the Abraxas house known as the Hall of Secrets. What is contained within it? No one knows. But I'm told it has been passed down for decades and remains very well concealed from even the most senior Abraxas members. It stands to reason that these secrets hold the key to understanding not just Abraxas, but also its peculiar hold over Caledon University. I, your faithful reporter, will not rest until I have uncovered the Hall of Secrets myself and revealed what lies within.
Okay, and so here in a minute, we will need to go see Moses, which is the main attraction, is what we should be doing. So, we will be doing that next. Those there.
I wonder how Moses will react to all this.
There was an emotion that I did not know you could do until I figured it out somehow. She looks up to the window and has like a panic attack because of what happened. But that clearly isn't gonna work on that one.
Yasmin's replacement has some big ideas for the school. Kinda wish he'd keep them to himself. Come for the world-class education, stay for the timeshare presentation. My classroom is the great outdoors. At least until it starts snowing.
It would be interesting to see everything. Like, I don't know what's up there. I can just see what's in these windows.
Moses should be in his office waiting for our hot chocolate
There's certain
date.
levels to the buildings that even I don't know what's up there, but it would have been nice to see. Just making sure I don't miss anything.
Chloe made a model of the solar system for the Blackwell Science Fair. I wonder if Joyce still has it.
I told Dr. Jordan he didn't need to convince me. My own conversations with you were sufficient, not to mention your student ratings. Your intro courses are 9s in a sea of 4s. For you to be so highly regarded, especially by non-majors, is... Well, very highly regarded, it seems.
Max? You okay?
Sorry. Long day. You were saying?
I was just telling Moses that he is officially invited to join the Caledon faculty once he becomes Dr. Murphy next year.
Right, the job offer. I remember. I mean...
This doesn't have an option. You can choose this.
It was a foregone conclusion. Moses is the best. Congratulations.
Thanks. I'm still taking it in. But President Teller's plans for the physics department are very exciting.
This building is the one real investment that Caledon has made in the sciences. With 4 departments under one roof, we need to expand. And that's just the beginning. In a few years, the whole school will look like this, a cutting-edge research institution to rival MIT.
I thought most students came to Caledon for liberal arts.
Currently, yes. But if we want to remain competitive and move past the events of last year, Caledon needs to modernize. Dr. Fayyad was a great leader, and she had an eye for talent. Finding Moses was one of her many successes. But she had an idealistic streak, which reminds me, Max, do your students still have all A's?
If my students show up and work hard, they receive A's. Art is subjective.
And yet we've managed to judge and critique art for centuries, if not millennia. I see no reason to stop on your account.
Max isn't a traditional academic, but she's amazing with her students. Like you said, Yasmin has an eye for talent. She was even talking about creating a photography major.
It's not that I doubt your talent, Max. You're just a beneficiary of her short-sightedness. I mean, a professor, an instructor with no teaching experience or terminal degree, living rent-free in the house that was once reserved for visiting luminaries? It's like, how was this allowed to happen?
Wow. I do not remember this conversation being such a disaster.
Well, duty calls. Moses, contact my office if you have any questions about the offer.
Man, that guy is just dying to fire me.
You already knew about my job offer. But you had to remember, so... You're not rewinding from later today, are you?
You're good. I'm back from Sunday.
Did you jump back into a photo? We agreed that that was too dangerous.
If you saw the alternative, I think you'd agree it was worth the risk.
What happened? Did something go wrong with the gallery show?
No, the show was great, incredible, but while I was gone, something at Caledon went very, very wrong. There was a protest about something. It turned into a riot. By the time I got back, the whole campus was on fire. Look.
That's definitely the campus on fire. Compositionally, it is a bit more abstract than usual.
I wasn't trying to take a photo. I dropped my camera when I saw you.
So, when I played this the first time, I said him. I want to say students.
There were students trapped inside. It was bad. I think a lot of people got hurt.
Okay. Before you came back here through the photo, did you try to rewind in the fire?
This.
I wasn't sure
I said
if
the
I
other
should.
one, but I'll say this time.
I've used my powers to save people before. It doesn't always end well.
Yet you came back here. And I'm glad you did.
I've never felt so powerless before. All that destruction, and there was nothing I could do.
That's not true. You bought us time. Time that we'll make the most of. So, where should we start? Fire department? They'll just laugh at us. We should act normal. Search for clues, talk to suspects without rousing suspicion. which is exactly what your powers are perfect for. Did we do any rewind testing when you were here the first time?
No, we just talked about my trip over hot chocolate.
Then let's change that. We'll practice your skills, and if you run into any danger this weekend, you'll be ready.
Let's get to work. Moses is right. I need to be prepared for this weekend. Sophie's been radio silent for almost a year. I wish we knew where she was. Tony and Moses make it look easy. How do you keep somebody that close for that long? Moses is so passionate about physics. But as far as I can tell, physics is just loading screens. Moses likes working on this when I'm around. I'm his Control Z. Moses' pride and joy. Though, he hasn't had as much time for the stars since he started studying my powers.
I like to try to look around for everything, just in case I miss it.
We've covered a lot of ground these past months together. Yeah, about that whole avoid section. No crazy storms in the 9 months that we've been testing my powers. I'm a good guinea pig. For the most part. Moses has been tracking weather patterns along with our rewind testing. No correlation yet. People started talking about Sophie's death like it was a bad dream. Then they stopped talking about it at all. After everything with the timeline.
Sorry, I cut it off. I'm sorry.
I'm 90% sure that Harold isn't real. Moses just made up a fake grad student to get an office all to himself. A cutting from Maya's memorial tree. We're planning to give it to Sophie. Aw, May's at the vet. I was in the mood for another staring contest. You really understand how I'm feeling right now? Turtle strapped to a rocket booster? Moses had me rewind after the first scene of Brain Bucket 3 because he, quote, needed to unsee that. Yasmin has been through hell in the last year. Not that she didn't deserve some of it, but still. You really missed your calling as the host of a children's science show.
There's still time. Let's begin. What was drawn on that card?
Seriously?
I never joke about testing, Max.
And yet you're such a ham. One moment. Time to fire up my rewind powers so I can grab that. You won't be a casualty to science on my watch. Yoink.
Welcome back.
Who's this formidable fellow?
That is the evil Swordmaster Frostbite from No True Samurai. Test number 1. Tell me who killed him.
I have no idea. Let me guess. I can find the answer somewhere in this very room.
Who cares? It's a one-strike question. Test failed.
You're the worst. How dare Moses be good at art and physics? I doubt this little guy starred in No True Samurai. But anime can surprise me. Who was the murder victim? Frostbite? Maybe a fire flinger did the deed. Are you my mystery killer? Using a rewind test to get me into anime? Moses, a high school girl? The plot thickens. But what's her name? When I, split reality in two and then mashed it back together, it wasn't exactly seamless. I offered to help him finish it, but Moses likes the reminder that all those crazy memories really happened. Here she is. But what's your name, young lady? Mina Hiramatsu. If I make it through this weekend, I promise to marathon your work with Moses. Okay, ask me again.
Max, it's great that you can remember something you just saw, but I'm testing whether you can remember it before you saw it.
Fair enough. Okay, ask me.
Who killed Swordmaster Frostbite in No True Samurai?
Mina Hiramatsu, the badass high schooler.
Correct! Are you ready for test number 2? Please hand me the object behind that locked door.
Get that spot.
Get us out of here!
It's just looking in the wrong window.
If you want me to do something other than break into this thing with a screwdriver, speak now.
I'm just observing my test subject.
Good to hear. Haven't had to break into something for a while. But it's probably just like stealing a bike. You just love watching me break things for science.
I know I won't remember it, but I still love watching it.
Damn. It's never simple in the Time Dojo. This could protect the mug, if it wasn't currently in pieces.
Is this a bonus rewind test? Did you want the mug to fall?
No. That's just a lucky break.
Yes.
Max, you have to unbust the door.
What? Fixing it wasn't part of the test?
I think you know that it was.
Mina Hiramatsu, the badass high schooler.
Correct! Are you ready for test number 2? Please hand me the object behind that locked door. Thanks. I'll put the kettle on. Meet me on the X when you're ready.
Yeah, where's the exit? It's a little bit this far. There.
All right, I'm ready.
Okay. I want you to teleport to this side of the room in a particular moment. Specifically, the moment before this mug hits the ground.
Moses?
It does that sometimes. I'm gonna count to 3.
Moses!
Ah!
Moses, unplug the kettle!
Oh, it just does that sometimes.
Guess I'll have to do this myself.
Max, why'd you leave the X? What happened?
Fire happened.
Whoa. And I was just gonna let it spark. Well, thank you, teleporting Max. What?
That didn't happen before. We had hot chocolate last time, but it didn't combust. I just got back and I'm already changing things.
That's fascinating. Probably best to skip on the hot chocolate today. Let's debrief when you're ready.
Please tell me you'll stop using that kettle. For all we know, it burns down the school in 2 days.
I know it's a dysfunctional relationship, but I can fix her. You're right, though. Consider this her official retirement party.
How are you feeling about the disaster I just dropped into your lap?
Still processing. But I'm glad we still have a chance to do something. How do you feel?
I know my powers are, well, powerful.
But that doesn't mean they're dependable. This could end badly. What if it was a mistake to come back here? What if I just make everything worse?
I know there are risks. There's a reason we never tested your ability to jump into photos. But our testing has proved that some kinds of rewind are safe. If you unbreak a mug, the universe doesn't seem to care.
What if I can't change anything? One time I tried to save my friend's father from dying in a car crash and...
You've told me. And yes, it sounds like the universe sometimes has a dark sense of humor. We'll just have to wait and see. Let's take stock. What do we know for sure? What leads do we have?
Vin and Amanda could help us. Vin knows everything about Caledon, and Amanda knows everything about Lakeport. Too bad I can't tell them why I'm asking. They'd never believe me.
Because of the storm amnesia?
We need a better name. That sounds like a disease you get in a fantasy novel.
Well, you turned down cognitive dissonance triggered collective memory loss.
Sometimes I wish everyone still remembered. The two timelines and everything with Safi and me having powers and...
You could remind them. You reminded me when I started forgetting.
I was selfish. It was so scary when all their memories started fading. I couldn't stand the thought of being alone with everything again.
Understandable. But why me?
I know you could handle it. But most people aren't you. It's better if they don't know.
Even Amanda and Vin?
Even Amanda and Vin. The only thing we know for sure is that my powers are going to complicate things. They always do.
Maybe this time is different? We can't stay locked in the past.
Like I can help it. Every time a new disaster strikes, it always brings me back to the first disaster.
Chloe, in the school bathroom.
Yeah. I tried so hard to save her. And the one thing I learned is that you can't save everyone.
I'm sorry about Chloe.
Now we could lose a Loretta, or Reggie, or... and everyone. How are you so calm?
Because things are different. You're an adult with better control of your powers. And you have a brilliant physicist friend who wants to help.
That I do. So, who would have a motive to burn down Caledon? I saw signs of a protest, but I'm not sure what it was about.
We haven't heard from Safi since she left.
Moses. No way. I didn't see any sign of her.
Safi's a shapeshifter. She was furious with her mom and with Caledon. Could it be her?
I still don't think Safi would burn down the school. At least not on purpose.
At least not the Safi we thought we knew.
That being said, one thing we know about Safi is that she gets reckless when she's angry. So, how do we stop a fire before it starts? Oh, right. My class starts in 15 minutes. I should cancel.
No. Don't make any changes you don't have to. If we mess with the timeline too much, we might introduce new variables.
You know, I saw something in class last time. Reggie took a call and walked away when I got near. I wonder if it was about Abraxas.
Secret society. Shady calls with the Abraxas president. It could be something.
And in the fire, I noticed some Abraxas graffiti. It seemed ominous.
Text me if you learn anything. I'm gonna steal another whiteboard from engineering. And Max, promise me you'll do whatever you can this weekend. To stop the fire, to save people if it breaks out, anything. I know there are consequences to using your powers, but inaction has consequences too. Whatever happens, I need us to know that we did everything we could.
I think I need that too.
Have a good class.
I'm sorry. So sorry. Crazy day. Crazy day.
Because of your Grand Gallery tour of New York this weekend? I'm amazed you didn't ditch us entirely.
Yeah, you must be freaking out. When do you leave?
You know, given my extreme lateness, I think we should jump right into the lesson today. I know. But I think you'll want all the time we have for this. So, we've been focusing on composition, character of place, dynamic structure, light, balance, movement, contrast. If you've been paying attention so far, when you look out there, your eyes should find endless patterns of shapes and colors. But today, I want you to see something else entirely. I'll give you a hint. It's the most powerful element a photographer can pursue. Yet it's the one thing a photograph can never really have. Jeanette, what do you think? Secrets.
Whoa. Deep.
That's a good guess. But I'm thinking of life. Human life, specifically. It's all around us. Sometimes it's overwhelming. I know it is for me. But when I turn my camera on one person and focus on trying to see them, really see them, I can feel a connection happen through the camera. So, look out there again. Find someone you don't know, someone who grabs your attention, someone you want to connect with. Your assignment today? Go take their picture.
Oh, come on, don't make us do that.
Strangers, isn't that dangerous?
Be reasonable, Max.
Now I remember. I got this same reaction the last time I lived through this day, and the assignment was a total dud. Maybe a demonstration would help. All right, you artsy introverts. I, your fearless leader, shall go first. Observe. Hey, sorry to bother you. My name's Max. I'm a photographer.
I can see that, Max.
I'm actually teaching a class, and it would save me from looking super lame in front of my students if I could take your picture.
I don't normally let people take my picture, but I'd hate to be the cause of your public humiliation. Shoot. So, why was I selected for this demonstration?
You seemed lost in your book, as if the rest of the world wasn't here. I find that kind of focus exciting.
Exciting, am I? But there's a flaw in your plan. Now that we've started talking, whatever you were trying to capture before must surely be gone.
You're right. The camera changes things. That's why I tell my students, you're not capturing reality. You're composing it.
My nerdy physicist friend tells me that's called the observer effect. Particles jumping around just from being looked at.
I have one of those too. Something about her suddenly feels very familiar.
Well, did you capture my essence? Did my intrigue translate through the camera?
I think I captured what you were willing to show me. Sophie, is that you?
It was so nice to meet you, Max. I hope your students found this as enlightening as I did.
My students. I almost forgot about them.
Everything okay? That looked intense.
It was one of the most fascinating pictures I've ever taken. Now go. Spread out. Find your subject. I'll be around if you need me. Was that really Sophie? With a shapeshifter, you never know for sure. But if she's really back, hiding herself on campus days before a massive fire, that is alarming. Either way, she's gone now. I need to use this time to check in with my students and see if they know anything that could help me understand this fire. Reggie is the president of Abraxas, which is seemingly connected to the fire. And I know Loretta is somehow too. I need to talk to both of them.
I need this. I need to go back and look. Okay. So, I am going to call this a night so I can get some sleep. And hopefully we'll stay where I left off.
I remember helping 3...
But yeah, we're doing pretty good. We just gotta follow my little booklet. There's a lot to do in this one when I get back. So I don't wanna miss anything. I'm getting really tired and I can't stay awake any longer. So I am gonna call it a day and then get some sleep. And I will catch you guys on the next live for this to be part 2. I'll talk to you later, and thanks so much for joining the live stream. Thank you so much for all the support. It really does mean the world. Thank you so much. And when I can, I'm awake again, and I get everything back and set up again, and we will continue the story to this. I'll talk to you guys later. Love you guys. Bye.